This question has been lurking around the Deltarune community for a long while, and I might have the answer to it. Is this theory extremely unlikely since Toby Fox can come up with things that a community of millions can't figure out? Toby Fox's next egg? Yes. Am I still gonna try to come up with something?
Yes. So let's dive into a hypothetical of what might be Deltarune's ending. Now, Toby is an absolute fox, so I might not get everything right, but I think I'll get at least some details correct. So let's get into some carpet of theories and let's see which ones are most likely to get a correct answer.
So let's start with the most widespread theory. Someone in the fun gang dies. Most people like to assume it's Susie, since she is the fan favorite character, especially after Chapter 4. The evidence to this theory is that when Susie sees the end of the prophecy in Chapter 4, she says that nobody would let that ending happen. Not Chris, not herself, and especially not Ralsei. But here's the thing, that's exactly what Toby wants you to think. Toby Fox doesn't play Chase straight. He sets them up so he can yank the carpet out from under us. Do y'all remember that everyone before Chapter 3 and 4 bet their kidney that Chris was the knight? Plus, Toby said Deltarune came to him in a dream. Do dreams usually end with a perfect Hollywood sacrifice? So this theory is not the one. Alright, the next theory is Chris is the final boss. I used to believe this theory, but after thinking for a while, it doesn't make sense. The evidence is that we, the player, have been controlling Chris for a while now. And we've seen that Chris doesn't like that. So yeah, it would obviously make sense for Chris to be the final boss and we fight Chris. But here's where the theory starts to fall apart. Susie doesn't know about the soul. And if you think it's some kind of plot twist, that also wouldn't make sense. Since how does that line up with what she said? We won't let that happen? And let's be real. Having the player face Chris as the final boss feels a little too close to Undertale's genocide ending. Do y'all think Toby Fox will repeat his own twist? No, he's going to pull off something much, much weirder, even if I'm not correct. And finally, my favorite theory. In Chapter 4, Ralsei says that the prophecy he told us in Chapter 1 is what he hopes will happen. This means when Ralsei says we will seal the fountain and banish the angels' heaven, which is the end of the prophecy, isn't correct. So I think the angels' heaven is actually our soul. Think about it. The soul is literally drawn as an angel shape. We, the player, are an outside force intruding on Chris's world, a higher being. If the prophecy says this angel will be sealed, maybe the game is really about rejecting us, rejecting the player. That would fit perfectly like the dreamlike vibe that Toby Fox described. Dreams often take something mundane, in this case, playing a video game, and elevate it into a myth. Suddenly, we become the cosmic threat. Now, what if the knight becomes our ally? Hear me out. The knight creates fountains. Yes. But what if their goal isn't destruction? What if the knights just wants power? The power to save and reload. Imagine this ending. The player, the knight, versus Chris and Susie. This scenario would happen in the light world, after sealing all dark fountains, including Castletown. Therefore, the ending Susie saw would be Chris sealing the dark fountains. And that's also why she said you wouldn't let that happen to Ralsei. They are doing this because they don't have any other option. They don't have Gerson. So for the roaring not to happen, they need to close all dark fountains. And then go to the light world to fight the knight. Now, the knight has officially betrayed Chris. So Chris rips their heart out, and now we get to the Knights' side, so they can finally seal us. And since we aren't in the game anymore, we can't see the next part. Therefore, ending the game, and credits roll. This works with Susie's line, and closes the game in an overall really good way. So, did you like the theory? Did you believe in it?
Answer me.
Even if none of this ends up being true, I'll still be trying. We all will. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm hiding in your walls, yada yada, we know. Here's all the Discord members, by the way. I appreciate every single one of them. You can join it in my channel description. Here's a little bit of fan art and some art for my character.